everybody, and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas, day number 9. We are quickly creeping closer to Christmas. Are you ready yet? Have you got all your shopping done? Let me know in the comments. Before I jump into today's video, I just wanted to let you beauty lovers know that I'm trying out the Too Faced Peach Foundation today. I ordered it during the Sephora VIB sale, and I will link that video for you in case you missed it. But I wasn't quite sure. I did kind of a test when I first applied it, and I was worried it was going to be a bit too orange. But then I applied it fully and, worked it in with my beauty sponge, and so far, first impression, I'm liking it, but I've only maybe had it on for an hour or so. So throughout the day, I'll see how it goes and we'll see if it becomes a new favorite. But today I'm going to be doing the winter tag for you. This is one tag that I haven't done before. And well, if I'm completely honest, I'm not as excited about it as I would be for the summer tag. For those of you who maybe are new to my channel and don't know, summer is my favorite season, and I'm not a fan of winter, mainly because I'm not a fan of the cold. But I thought it was very appropriate for this time of the year, so I thought I would answer these questions for you. So to begin, the first question is favorite winter nail polish. And I have to be honest, I never really thought about this one. I definitely have favorite summer nail polishes, but I never really put much thought into my favorite winter nail polish, because typically in the summer I wear brights. In the fall I tend to go into the darker colors, but winter seems to be kind of a mishmash of just whatever my mood is. But I went through my collection, and the one that stuck out to me was silver, because, well, silver can be worn any time of the year. I think it's really great during the holiday season, but also all through winter, kind of going along with the icy theme. So the silver that I currently have that I do like and is quite affordable is from NYC, and it's their In a New York Minute Quick Dry, and the color is Tribeca Silver. So it's kind of in the bottle it looks like a shimmery silver, and it does go on that way. It's not glittery, so it doesn't leave glitter behind or anything like that. So I would have to say this is my favorite winter nail color. The second question is favorite winter lip product. And I have to go with this one that I currently have from Skin Fix. It's their Lip Repair Balm. And this, along with the Aquaphor Lip Balm, are probably the two best that I've ever used for dry, cracked, chapped lips, especially if you put them on at night before bed. They work wonders while you're sleeping, so I would recommend either of those to you for taking care of those not so nice winter lips. Most worn winter clothing piece, and I did not pull out a specific winter item because I don't have a most worn winter clothing piece, or I should say I don't have one specific item that is my most worn item. In general, it is sweaters. Sweaters are definitely the thing I wear the most throughout winter, and I'm wearing one today, and I have a good amount of sweaters and quite a variety, so I couldn't pick just one favorite, but in general, sweaters are my most worn winter clothing item. Next is most worn winter accessory, and I'm assuming from this they mean, because they say winter, they don't mean jewelry or things like that. I took it as they mean accessories such as scarves, hats, things you would wear to keep warm in the winter. And mine would definitely be mittens or gloves, because while I can leave the house without a hat, and I can certainly leave the house without a scarf, although I do often wear those things when it's very cold, very rarely do I leave the house without either gloves or mittens, because my hands are always cold to begin with, so you can imagine them in wintertime. I definitely need gloves and mittens to keep them from being icicles, because they're already freezing, even right now, in the heated house. Favorite winter scent or candle? This one was difficult for me because I don't know if I really have a favorite winter scent or candle. We don't burn through candles super fast in our house because my husband is not the biggest fan of them, as I've said before. So they last usually more than one season for us. And while I do enjoy many of the Christmas scents, there isn't one that really stuck out as, oh yes, this is my absolute favorite. So when I was thinking about my candle collection, the one that came to mind as the one that I seem to enjoy the most as it's burning is Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. It's a great one to burn all through winter, not just during the holiday season. It has a very nice warm scent, but it's not too overpowering, so that would have to be my favorite winter scent or candle. Favorite winter beverage? I want to say gingerbread latte, but they're very hard to find nowadays. It used to be that Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks had them, but for the last number of years, they haven't been bringing them back. They have other flavors, and it's been tough to find gingerbread. I like the peppermint mocha lattes. Hot chocolate's always good in the winters. So those would be some of my favorite winter beverages. It says all-time favorite Christmas movie for the next question, and I don't really have an all-time tops everything else favorite Christmas movie. I have a few that I love, that I own, that I watch every year, but I really enjoy Christmas movies in general, even the Hallmark ones, because they're just feel good and happy, and how can you be in a bad mood when you're watching them? But for my favorites that I watch every year, the first would be Home Alone, number 1. This is both number 1 and 2, but number 1 is the fave. I don't know why. I think it just partly because I grew up with it, and I just love watching it every year. The other that I love watching every year is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's a classic, it's funny, and I just enjoy putting it on while I'm wrapping or doing other Christmas activities. And the last one is one that I've always wanted to watch, but was hard to come by until last Christmas. I grew up watching this on VHS, and now finally have it in my collection on DVD because Disney finally decided to release it again last year. Before that, you could not buy it or find it anywhere. And for those of you who know me well and know that Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie, you might be able to guess that I also really enjoy Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. And if you haven't seen this, it's a fun movie. It's not just for kids, it's feel good, and you should watch it this holiday season. Going along those lines, it asks favorite Christmas or holiday song. And I have a couple. They're pop songs. Of course, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is one that always puts me in a good mood. I always enjoy hearing it. And the other is lesser known, but it's by Britney Spears, and it's Santa Can You Hear Me? And I love it because it's Britney Spears, and again, it always puts me in a good and happy mood when I hear it. Favorite holiday food or treat? I would have to go with gingerbread cookies or something chocolatey. Favorite Christmas decoration this year? Well, this has been my favorite Christmas decoration for a number of years, and that is my Mickey and Minnie Countdown to Christmas Advent Calendar that I got in Disney World. I just think it's so fun, adds that Disney spirit, has a very pretty Victorian holiday theme. I enjoy pulling it out and putting it out with the decorations each year. It's probably the one I most look forward to, and that's why it's the favorite. What's at the top of your Christmas list? Well, I have to be honest, there's not a lot that I want or necessarily need this year. I think the thing that's always at the top of my list is spending time with family, which I'm going to be able to do. Travel, which is another thing I'm going to be able to do. So there's really nothing that I'm wanting or wishing for except maybe more time, which is not something that anyone can purchase. But yeah, just those things that I mentioned, which I'm already getting. Otherwise, there's really nothing that I'm wishing for. Plans for the holidays this year. My plans for the holidays this year are going to be a little different in that I'm traveling to Florida to visit my family in early December, and we're going to celebrate Christmas then. So I'm going to have an early Christmas, and then I'll be back here to celebrate Christmas Day with my husband and his family. But not super big plans, just probably Christmas Day, go to their house. Not sure what's happening Christmas Eve yet, but definitely looking forward to visiting and spending time with my family in Florida. Okay, so those were the main questions from the winter tag, but then I picked out a few bonus questions from some different winter tags that I found, and I'm going to go through those now. The first thing being, favorite thing to do on a winter's weekend. And I think there was a time that I would have said skiing, because I do enjoy skiing, but I don't have many people to go skiing with anymore because my husband doesn't do it, and everyone who I used to go with lives far away now. So I think other than that, I just love having cozy weekends at home, watching movies, TV, even playing a video game or two. But I think some things I might like to do would be maybe ice skating or something outside in the winter to kind of enjoy it. And then I can come into my cozy warm home and watch movies afterward. Onesie or pajamas? And I have to go with pajamas. I do own a onesie, and the reason I'm choosing pajamas over the onesie, because both are warm and comfortable, is the fact that with a onesie, you have to take the entire thing off to use the bathroom. And on a cold winter's night, that's not always the most fun. So that's why I would go with pajamas. The final question I chose because I thought it was rather interesting, and I didn't really know what my answer would be. If you could invite 3 celebrities or animated characters, who would you choose and why? I think that my first choice, while they might not consider themselves a celebrity, and technically they aren't, to me they are somewhat of, well, they are just somebody that I would want to invite and hang out with, and that would be Zoella or Zoe Sugg. And in addition to her, I'd want to invite Anna from Frozen because I think she would just be fun to hang out with. And the third person I think could be a number of people, but I feel like I would have to include Belle as an animated character. And as far as celebrities, maybe Reese Witherspoon. She seems like she'd be a nice southern gal to hang out with. Now, I know that's more than 3 people, but those are people that I would choose for the 3 if I had the option. So that's Reese Witherspoon, Zoe Sugg, Belle, and Anna. And I'd have to see of those 4 which 3 could make it. But I think that would be a very fun get-together. So I hope that you enjoyed this winter tag. I hope that you learned a little bit more about me. And I hope that you've been enjoying the 12 Days of Christmas series. What's been your favorite video so far? Let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll be sure to link all my other tag videos in case you haven't seen any of them. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon.